Hello, Forgotteners! Today we'll be playing Planet Crafter. If you have not watched the other videos in this series, you can find them in the playlists of this channel. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome back to Planet Crafter episode 34. In our last episode, we traveled to the outskirts of the map to gather obsidian. Did not name this one. We also have some osmium and zeolite sitting on the side so that we can make another teleporter with a super alloy rod and 3 pulsar quartz. We have 2, short 1. We cannot quite make it just yet. Our oxygen consumption is down to 0.1 every second, and it should reach a 0 by the end of this episode, if not sooner. We need the tree spreader T3 next, or extractor. I should probably go around upgrading all of my mines to the next one up. Also in the last episode we launched our space trade rocket, which should be returning soon with a good amount of Terra tokens that we can then use to buy other items from it. What do we really need? We use 276, not too worried about it. 2 explosive powder and a uranium rod. I have that, actually. But where would we put it? Well, I guess that depends on what we're going to put it with. So we'll just drop all this into here. And yep. If we look at our farm, you can tell we are down to 5 eggplants each, which means we need to input our little glitch here. This should increase the amount of eggplants we receive by quite a bit. Do we make individual pressures and heaters? Or do we just do more mines? Well, we're going to do some more mines. 3 osmium, 2 iridium rods, and a super alloy rod. Always seem to be running out. So I will put this in a spot where it will actually do us some good. That's where I went. Oh, it's blue. That means we have an osmium storm coming, which we really don't need. Go over here. Some super alloy. We'll find other things in the process, but super alloy is what we want the most. We have chests. Still not opening these storage units until to be inside a building. Silicon, iron, and 2 titanium. Some more iron for some storage. One for now is fine. It will find other materials than just the super alloy we are wanting, so having it spit out into other things is perfectly okay. We're at now 0 a second, but it's not quite an exact 0. So we're gonna open these up. should be all the chests in here. Don't mind any unnecessary items. But now we no longer have to worry about oxygen being a resource that we lose rapidly. We just have health and water. Water is apparently very abundant. Oxygen we will need to take a couple of items of, because there's some underwater exploration, and when underwater we lose 2.3 oxygen a second. And that should most likely be taking place in our next video. We still do not have everything we need in order to do all the exploration that I want us to be able to do. Mainly because we need some of those final items unlocked. Specifically the fusion energy cores, which allow us to be able to, I don't know where I'm going to put it. It allows us to get into extra parts of certain ships. I need fertilizer T2. Oh! Well, let me take you off. Do I get one back from a T2? I do. So I can upgrade one to a T3, get a zeolite. Oh, well, I have everything. I just need to go out. We'll say you. I'll put you in there. Grab you out. Take you down. Build you up. Put you back. Just takes one extra fertilizer T2. Not that bad. Some water bottles. We'll grab some food. Our oxygen is currently infinite, so that will only change when we go underwater. Speaking of which, we will need some oxygen for that. We will need 4 iron. 1 iron will come from whatever it is we find. And 3 iron for whatever objects we find. Build it on something, take the something away, still works. Makes no sense. Some parts of this game, the glitches in it are not that bad. These are messages from where we've been. Glad they actually added that in. know what? I'm gonna make another. Sort that. Okay, and with that, let's head on our exploration in the next video. We have our super alloy mine going, so we don't really need to worry about making super alloy anymore. Making it is a huge help, but we should probably upgrade this to try to make super alloy rods when available, or it could make our life a little easier in making uranium and iridium rods. We do have the ability to make a drone, however drones are useless without a drone station, which require the fusion energy core to make. We could use it to make the fertilizer T2. I do not believe that everything needed for it is within reach though. However, that can be easily fixed with another farm. Explosive powder is really not used all that often, so making it as needed is probably best for now. Bioplastic nuggets, again, we have a whole storage locker level of it, along with some extra. Not all that important. Mutagens, not all too important either. Rockets are a little difficult to come by. We do have the uranium for it, so let's have it make a rocket, because I think that's all it can make. And then we'll just take that and put it in here. And then on our next episode, we will go out and gather literally everything we can from all the chests. Now that we've hit a breathable atmosphere, we don't have to worry about oxygen. We can also start this side quest of lore and see it through to completion. That should be pretty cool. Our rocket is back. We did receive some Terra tokens from that. We received 184 for the fabric that we sent out at 8 Terra tokens per fabric. 13 Terra tokens for rocket engine. So far, the cheapest and best value is the fabric at 8 Terra tokens. The rocket engine just takes a lot of really high value materials, so filling it up with rockets is probably not a great idea. With 184, really can't buy anything that's helpful. The cocoa seeds and the wheat seeds are okay and somewhat helpful, but only if you can afford the cooking station to go with them. The cooking station is 400 Terra tokens, so it's going to take some time to unlock that. So that is where I'm going to be calling it for today. I'm going to fill up on food and water, and in our next episode we will go out exploring and emptying every chest we find into the storage resource. Well, that's quite loud. What are you doing? Now, I know exactly what this is. Unfortunately, I cannot log out with this event just happening at the current moment. This is a rare event to happen. A large storage container of some sort has just fallen from outer space, holding multiple chests, and inside of these chests is some very, very high value loot, some of which shouldn't even... this is a really rare event. Okay, we got 5 chests here. Yeah, just 5. I'm gonna start with this one. We got Iridium Rod, a rocket, super alloy, a seed lerma, so we can launch that other rocket that we weren't able to in that episode that got corrupted. We've got super alloy, more rockets, zeolite, super alloy, and fertilizer. Number 3, mutagen, iridium rods, fertilizer T2. I can upgrade one of my tree spreaders with that. More rockets, an osmium rod, which we don't even have the crafting recipe for yet. So that's pretty cool, because this takes, I think it's 9 osmium to make. So it's really draining on resources to make one of those. And a bean seed. And the final one with the rare item, Terra tokens themselves as a microchip. You right click it to acquire it. I don't know why I said E. And you can actually just store these on the side and build up a huge stockpile of Terra tokens. 100 Terra tokens is the smallest amount you can get of them. 5,000 is the largest. So a full storage locker being 35 slots, completely filled with 5,000 Terra tokens in each slot, is a huge stockpile of stuff. Do I have space? I have no space. So before I run off, let's just, I'm gonna drop you all in here. Drop this extra iron in here. Mutagen. So I'll put you in here because we will use you for one of those. Seed lerma for a rocket later. We'll drop the rocket engine in here with it. And I believe that takes 2 super alloy to launch. Oh, actually it takes a mutagen to launch, doesn't it? Or is it a bacteria? We'll put it in here just in case. Zeolite can go in here with the Pulsar Crystal Plus. All these rocket engines can go in here. Iridium rods, uranium rods, Hemisterias, Hesteria, not Hesteria. Beans, super alloy rods, osmium rods, and I will take those 100 Terra tokens. There we are. Drink water, eat food, collect all my stuff, and I will catch you in the next one. Awesome event we just saw. Later. This is where I will be ending it today. If you like this content and would like to see more like it, please click the like button. It helps me and my channel out greatly. If you want to continue watching videos in this series, please click the subscribe button and the notification bell. If you would like this game for yourself, check it out on the Steam Marketplace. I will be posting a new video 2 times every week. Once I'm fully at the end of this game, I will be moving on to another in my list of games. If you would like to take part in a vote for the next game I will play, please stick around for that. And remember, never be forgotten.